to Leagues 2, Trailblazer. I've been fishing some Caramboin, but we're done now. Also, we got our first scroll boxes. These are the stackable clue scroll variants that you get when you have the Treasure Seeker relic. So, I guess that means that we should probably try to complete or drop these clue scrolls, since I think they're blocking me from getting other clue scrolls, seeing as how I got an elite and a hard, but no easies, mediums, or beginners. And for an update on how the raw Caramboin is doing, 3,378. Next on my list of things to do, I'm going to go chop 12 maple logs and do 3 birdhouse / giant seaweed farming runs. So, I will be back with whatever nests we manage to get from that. Final birdhouse gets us to 55 hunter, and we complete a medium task to do 20 birdhouses. Alright. Would have been doing this for just everything else about it, even if that wasn't a task, so bonus task completed. Not gonna complain. As far as nests go, this is our total collection. 3 seeds. What are we gonna get? Banana. Banana. And curry. Pretty standard. As far as rings go, sapphire and gold. Low-level items all around from these maple birdhouse runs. I don't know if higher-level birdhouses give better seeds, or it's just more nests, but either way, we will plant these all, I guess. Because we might as well. But before we do that, I need to get this done right now. 90 tears from Tears of Jagex. Not 100 for the hard task, but we do get an easy task for just doing it at all. That is 48 construction. Wow, there's so many things in construction. So many unlocks. With that, looks like we're only ranged from being level 40 and all. And then not too far off from level 50 all skills. So that's going to be something that we look to do pretty soon. Something else. Next. Okay. Here's my curry tree from earlier. 34,000 XP. And a medium task. And 58 farming. I can grow white lilies, but I can't. Because those don't exist in Trailblazer. Also, I got a maze random. I got a whole bunch of chaos runes. And coal. And steel arrows. So that's okay. There is still a lot of very easy tasks that we can complete. Which is good, because we have 126 more to do. We've been doing a bit of woodcutting, culminating in this hard task to chop 75 magic logs. To get here, we chopped a whole bunch of maple logs, a whole bunch of yew logs, and, of course, a whole bunch of magic logs. So now we get to go use all those logs. We have 2 logs. So let's complete 2 tasks. Make this maple longbow. And it is our 50th. So that's a 50-point task. And then we'll take this yew log, light it ablaze, And it is our 100th for a 100-point task. And I can prove we have 50, because here, look, 50. Yay. I suppose we could get bowstrings, string those, and alch them for some money. That sounds like a pretty good idea. But there's no points for that. So I'm going to do something else instead. I've got 4 more tasks lined up. So let's smelt a steel bar for a medium task. And then continue smelting steel bars because I need them. Now, could use last recall. I was here earlier, and now I'm back. Could have used last recall. It's always so awkward to know when to use it. Like, it's really simple. You use it when you're rune crafting, or picking some stuff up, or maybe doing Slayer tasks, I guess. But there's situations where it can be very useful. But you just really have to plan ahead, because it's a completely new game mechanic. Anyways. I want to do the iron first, please. Thank you. We're going to smith some iron arrow tips for an easy task. And then we're going to make some iron arrows for an easy task. I love these pop-ups. They're so good. The best pop-ups you've ever seen. Most pop-ups, not so great. Steel plate body. Medium task. That puts us to 119 tasks, 2,010 points. Okay. I'm going to keep finding really easy things to smash through, because we still have more easy tasks we can complete. We had a bit of luck on our side and managed to finish all of the opened clue scrolls that we had. So that's 1 beginner, 1 easy, and 1 medium. From this point on, everything's going to come in a scroll box form, which will allow us to guarantee clue scrolls at a later date. So, let's see what we get. 23 bronze arrows. Oh, beginner clue scrolls. Why are you the way you are? Easy clue scroll. Complete an easy clue scroll, 10 points. For a willow shortbow and a staff of air. At least we got the task complete. That's something. Next up, the medium clue. 50 points for completing a medium clue scroll. And 50 points for getting a unique item. Namely, the adamant plate body H3. Put that in here with my other unique items. If this isn't fashion, I don't know what is. So that was very successful. 110 points for completing 3 clue scrolls. Not gonna see me complaining. No, I think we can do this here. Light torch. Hey, easy task. Extinguish the torch. Drop the torch. Don't need you. Do I need you? I think I might not have a candle right now. Well, let's search. Candle. Nope, we got a candle. Don't need a torch. Inventory space. Bank space. That was 4 more tasks complete. Very good. We're going to keep on keeping on with these very easy tasks all over the place. Easy task for obtaining a gem while mining. I don't know what kind of gem it was, since I went to my bank, but it was a gem, and it counted. Glad this worked. I was afraid I was going to have to get the random gem from just regular mining. But also, there's a lot of people here, at least on this world. But I'm going to assume this is a pretty contested location, since it's in Karamja, and everyone can be here. At least we have that out of the way now. There is a medium task for entering the crafting guild. And we came here specifically to tan this hide to make a leather body for an easy task. Everything's tasks, and that's okay. Snare a bird. Easy task. Craft an emerald ring. Medium task. And 55 crafting. We can now cut dragonstones and make a slayer helm. Sounds good to me. So we're going to make this ruby amulet, string it, for a medium task. These stripy feathers. I'm going to get rid of those. We are just blasting through the tasks. Feeling great. Catch a baby impling. 10 points. Make a pineapple pizza. 50 points. I wanted to steal from this gem stall. Gem, please come back. How long does this take to respawn? This is supposed to be quick. Somebody else is getting all steely, apparently. Can't blame them. Come on. Nope. And now we wait. Got it. And that was a hard task. Just got sapphire. I guess we can check what we got from this baby impling. It's cheese! Oh boy. Oh boy. Whew. Going all over the place. 106 tasks to go. Or 1550 points. Well, both. We're working on both. Build an oak larder. 50 points. And level 50 construction. We can now make 24 rooms. Probably not going to do that. Also build some chairs to get the experience, to get level 50 from that. With that, our only skills sub 40 and sub 50. Let me just make sure we're not messing this up. Ranged and Slayer. So we're gonna go do some ranged Slayer. Who could have guessed? Hopefully, the task we get is doable with 38 ranged. Let's get a task from Duradel, because that is an easy task. And that is not an easy task. We'll take the Tazars, 138 of them. We might want to melee that. Our ranged is very low, and there is significant competition for Tazars. Hopefully it's died down a little bit, but I'm not going to get my hopes up. So we're going to rock in our fantastic melee setup. Oh. Complete a medium task, reach a prayer bonus of 15. Well, we smashed it. We got 17. Cool. Now we need to go fight some Tazars. Hopefully this goes well. It is still quite busy here. We managed to find 1 or 2 spawns we could use. But now, we've got a very important thing to go complete. We got 66 attack and 64 strength, which means it's time to get defenders. Going from a black square shield to very quickly gonna get 60 defense to wield the Dragon Defender is gonna go a long ways in making us stronger. And I'm pretty sure that a Dragon Defender has better defensive stats than a black square shield too, so it's just a win-win-win. I think there might be a task for coming in here. Yep. Medium task. So, another bonus for doing this in Trailblazer, we get everything is going to be twice as fast. Because everything in here is about hitting things with melee attacks. And we can hit things with melee attacks at twice the speed of a regular person. So I'm going to get some tokens. I guess I only need half the tokens, really. Yeah, we'll get a few hundred at least. And then we get some drops from Cyclopses, which could be pretty good. Especially the higher level ones down when we're getting the Dragon Defender. Let's quickly do this, because it's completely worthwhile. Okay. The next question is, how will Last Recall and the Warrior Guild tokens interact? Normally, when you go through these doors, it takes 10 Warrior Guild tokens. And then more tokens every minute. See, that's 490. If we teleport out to recharge our prayer or something, then teleport back in, we don't use it. Okay. So there's no reason to ever go through this door again. But we're going to keep our teleport spot located right here. And switch to either moving between here and the altar or here in the bank. My goodness, it's very busy. But this will work perfectly. Unless we hop worlds, and then we're back outside. Okay. Well, that's a slight change to the strategy, but we can work with it. Slight correction. We need to come back through this door every time we get a new defender to change them to drop the next kind. From our first 500 tokens we got, we managed to get to a black defender. So, black square shield to black defender. I'll take it. So now we need to go grab ourselves some more tokens. And then head right back in. We've been pretty much alching everything that drops. Besides the knives, of course. And things that you wouldn't normally alch anyways. Along the way, we've gotten 8 hard clue scrolls. So, eventually, that'll be very, very fun. And we've got attack and defense potions. We got them from this person over here. We decanted them. It's all working out. Oh, not that many. Alright. Back to it. We managed to get the Adamant Defender, but we only have 60 tokens left, so we can't go back inside. Back to the armor. That's only 2 more drops we need to get and we'll be done. So hopefully this goes nice and quick. There it is. The Dragon Defender. Unfortunately, in our time here, we did not get any rune drops. So, oh well. But that's not really what we're worried about. Dragon Defender. 100 points. I barely even care about the points for that. I'm just here for the Defender. My goodness. Rune Defender's gonna be valuable? Yeah, sure, fine. If we somehow mess up and lose our Dragon Defender, I think this would allow us to get it back easily. Anyways, as for other drops that we managed to find along the way, we've got Mithril Plate Legs. So let me see if I can just quickly get this done. It's going to depend on other people though, so. Also, we got a tooth half of a key, 12 Mithril Darts, all these black knives, which will be pretty good. Okay, let's go to Varrock. See if we can get ourselves a Mithril Plate Body nice and quick. And if not, we might try in Artie. Nope, there's 0. These shops that don't restock, I swear. Alright, we're gonna go to Artie. Maybe they'll have one in that shop, because a lot of people, I feel, don't know that there's a armor shop in Artie Market. There is. It's just a weird place. I feel like people are going to have figured that out by now, though. So, hey, when it works, it works. Full Mithril. Easy task. Debatable. That's debatable. Anyways, I'm going to be keeping these items because they're a little awkward to get. Really? And they're potentially useful for clue scrolls. I have not gone through all that yet. That's the same reason we saw this Addy Plate Body. We are waiting to find ourselves an Adamant Full Helm and Plate Legs for a similar task. And then, again, in a similar vein, we need a Rune Full Helm at some point. Well, that's not too big of a problem. Where are these bones? Oh, also, in the hard clue scrolls department, we have 19. So that's good. Ranner Seed? Yeah. Do we need Warrior Guild tokens anymore? I really don't intend to fight any more Cyclopses, so we'll just put those in here. Okay. Now if we look at our gear, there's one slot that desperately needs help. And that is the gloves slot. If we look at our quests, Recipe for Disaster, auto-completed the starting of it and the Monkey Ambassador when we unlocked Kandarin. And between the areas that we have unlocked, we can do quite a few more of these. So before we get back to doing our Slayer task, I figure might as well get better gloves than this. So let's go do some quests. First up on the list, Big Chompy Bird Hunting, which for whatever reason in the quest completion screen is called Chompy Bird Quest. That doesn't really matter, it's fine either way. That gets us some fletching XP, cooking XP, and range XP. Ooh, our range is 41 now. That's base level 40 for 50 points. And in addition to that, getting 40 ranged means that we can do a bit of an upgrade. Previously, we had these studded items for our best in slot ranged equipment. But now, it's green d'hide time. Also, a medium task to equip a full green d'hide set. And if we equip this maple short bow, nothing happens. It's the U short bow. Where's my U short bow? There it is. I made this. U short bow. 50 points. Okay. Got a bit more out of that than I expected. I'm not going to complain about some free ranged XP. It's going to make whatever Slayer task we end up doing with ranged a bit better now that we're slightly higher level. So that's good. That is a super quick quest. Fishing contest. With 86 fishing. Crazy things happens in leagues. We can go down here. Yay. We're totally going to use this. This is very helpful. Yep. Murder mystery completed. A little bit of crafting XP. Gets us to 56, I guess. That's something. Even the small amount of XP rewards, when you multiply them by 12, are pretty significant. More quests. It's just more quests. It's not a surprise. A little bit of thieving experience from the Biohazard quest. And unfortunately, that is the end of the Elf series with these regions unlocked. Next up would be Underground Pass, but all of the Underground Pass is considered part of Turinwin. So, not allowed, unfortunately. But this is not the last quest we're doing. As you might have expected, because we're doing the whole recipe for disaster thing. Yes, more quests. Okay. Let's just blow through this quest. At least the parts we can. We have 5 items. I'm going to be very careful not to eat them. First up, rock cake with the dwarf. Slayer and cooking XP. 6 left. 47 Slayer. I can kill brine rats, but I can't. Pirate Pete. Fishing, crafting, smithing, and cooking XP. 5 left. 59 smithing. 57 crafting. The goblins. I used it on the chair. That's not right. The goblins. Cooking, crafting, and farming XP. No levels for that one. Unfortunate. The ogre. Cooking, woodcutting, ranged, and crafting XP. Ranged 45. Crafting 58. And last but not least, the Lumberage Guide. A little bit of cooking and magic XP. 2 to go. But we can't. Evil Dave requires the desert. And Ceramic Vars can't. Just can't. So that's it. Recipe for Disaster is as done as it's going to be. So let's head downstairs and claim our reward. Buy items. We unlock adamant gloves. So that's okay. It could be worse. Let's see. Compared to our green dragon hide, it actually does have worse ranged. So these are never going to be our best choice for ranged. But the attack bonuses and the melee strength is a huge win for melee. And 4 magic isn't bad for now. I'd have to compare that to Mystic at some point. But adamant gloves is okay. Better than leather, at least. With that, we've got a new... Oh, you can go away. I guess this is... Oh, that's another thing I wanted to check. Defensive stats comparisons. Black square shield versus Dragon Defender. It's got much better range defense. So I guess that's still technically a best in slot item for me. But other than that, that's not really what we're looking for. Let's go finish our Slayer task. You can move down here into special items. There we go. Slayer time. And we still have, let me check, 125 Tazars. Maybe we can get something cool. That'd be cool. We got 1,500 total level, which is a hard task. So that's 100 points. And we only were here for a little bit. So we're going to be here for a lot longer. Swapping back in between, getting our prayer back for free. Last recall. Still the best choice I've ever made. So I got an obsidian cape. We compare the stats of these items. The Arty Cloak has a plus to stab and magic, and some prayer bonus. The Obby Cape is all in the defense, and also is a hard task. So, for right now, the Arty Cloak's the obvious choice, because we're going to have no damage coming our way. We just can pray. But when that's not the case, very good cape. Also, the points is good too. I'm not going to complain about it. Wonder if we'll get anything else in the rest of this Tazar task. Find out right now for you. Okay. Finish that Tazar task. And we got another item. Tazar Ket Om. The Obby Maul. 100 more points. It makes a lot of sense why so many people are fighting Tazars. Because I think every single drop they drop is like 100 points. That's totally worth it. But we don't get to decide that. Our fate is in Cheldar's hands. What is going to be my 10th Slayer task? Fire Giants. Ooh. That's fantastic. I can absolutely use my range there. This is going to be perfect. What speed is the Obby Maul? Probably doesn't matter. Even with all the weapons being twice as fast, the ones that are the best are still the best. But it would be fun to whack things at super speed with the Maul. Not efficient, but fun. Anyways, range in some Fire Giants. Before we do that, though, we're going to come over here and talk to the tutors and get our ammo to always go into our equipment slot. And we might as well talk to the mage and get our runes to go into a rune pouch. Not that we have a rune pouch yet, but we will, eventually. Next up, on my list of things to do before we get ready, I'm probably going to need more bone bolts than this. So I'm going to trek down, purchase some bone bolts, and then make my way over to the waterfall dungeon. And we might as well grab a few things while we're here. I think we need the... Don't know, do we need to do the bar crawl first? There's the bar crawl. Do I do the bar crawl to get the vial smashing? Possibly. We'll do the bar crawl, then we'll come back for that. We're not going to use any vials while we're ranging anyway, so that's not an immediate concern of mine. To the Fire Giants. We call it a Fire Giant. That was a medium task. Specifically in Kandarin. So, yeah. Free points. Having a sad time with my attack speeds being normal. Makes me sad. Not gonna lie. But we just have one thing we're trying to get done here. and it's not finishing the Slayer task. So there's a few things happening here. Range is still pretty good, just like normal. 50 ranged. Base level 50. Yeah, that's great. Anyways, back to what I was saying. All my bolts go on the floor, and that's not great. Also, we managed to start Rag and Bone Man Part 2, so now we're going to get all these untradeable bones from a whole bunch of random monsters. Hopefully our bank space doesn't get too full. That's going to be slightly annoying. I think we managed to spam the spacebar when we finished Rag and Bone Man Part 1, or it might auto-start, I'm not really even sure. All I know is that now I either have to keep these in the bank or be spammed with untradeable drop messages, which neither of those is good. And speaking of things that are not good, like I said, our bolts go on the floor. That's not acceptable. At least we can use the infinite prayer. We were having Eagle Eye on the entire time. Which, since nobody can get Rigor, that's the best range prayer there is. So. Welcome to the party, Fire Giant Bone. Anyways. With that level 50, we're now 50 plus everything. So we're totally more than halfway there, right? Right? No. Not how things work. Or is it? No. What's up with an indent or what? Is that just a... It's probably just a polygon on the side there. Okay, anyways, the episode's over. We got base 50s, and before I want to continue doing this Slayer task, I need Ava's accumulator, or whichever one it is. But to do that, we need to unlock the next area. And that is 92 tasks. And incidentally, that's going to get us the 5th relic. So we're going to be busting out tasks with reckless abandon, getting our 5th relic, last area, and a cape that's not terrible for range. Among other things. Among just so many other things. Next time in Trailblazer. Goodbye.